in choosing to bat first.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
They'll get at least one. Doesn't beat the infield.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Waiting. Yes.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand are none for 6. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the City end.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Conway shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. A couple on offer here.
There.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Yes. There'll be runs here. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Edged. What a ball.
Keepers.
5 runs added there. New Zealand are none for 11.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yes.
Edged. Unplayable.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Yeah.
Nicked it. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot, runs possible. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Williamson, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. 5 runs in that over. New Zealand are 1 for 28.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yes.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Finds the edge. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yeah.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Williamson shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Yes, Chet.
Great shot.
That is a textbook on drive. Sees the ball just drift, times it well, and it races to the boundary.
Wait there.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. India can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Right on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah, yeah.
Chance to run 2.
Yes.
Loud appeal.
Yeah, yeah.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Big edge. End of the over. 5 offered. New Zealand are 1 for 47. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the city end. Quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Conway is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Some adjustments to the field. The captain moved the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Right on.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Huge edge.
Keepers.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Phillips ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Waiting.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Right there.
Phillips will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Decisive running might have gotten them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Waiting.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Right on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Yeah.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for four.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Conway shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Massive edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Right there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Right.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Just through the shot too early.
That's the over. New Zealand are 2 for 71.
Yes.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
A golden opportunity wasted. All they had to do was throw it to the right end. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Some adjustments to the field.
Really good shot there. Strong appeal.
Cousin.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Phillips shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Going with spin now.
Catch it.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Straight to the fielder.
Yep, yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Wait. Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand are 3 for 92.
Yep. Wait.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep, yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Keep us on.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Nice timing. Good batting. Won't get to the boundary. A couple on offer here. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Just threw the shot too early.
Beaten on the drive.
Yes. Nice ball.
Phillips shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Hey! Yep, yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are that safe, it just isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor and really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
Right on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Yes.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yes. Yes. Keeper. Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
End of the over, 7 off it. New Zealand are 4 for 113.
Yes. Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Santner gets off the mark.
Wait on it.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Confident appeal, could it be?
Yes.
Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Sodhi is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them. Drives and misses everything.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Yep.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Hitting.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Plenty of wickets in hand coming into the final over. May as well go for broke.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Sodhi shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes. Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Well placed. Should get a single. 4 runs added there. New Zealand are 7 for 138. It's a decent score in the end. They can't afford to give away any free runs. It'll all start with the new ball. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. Solid defence, very compact.
Looking very solid to start the team's innings.
Incredible shot, straight through the covers, 4 runs.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Got right in behind it. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great shot through the gap.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nice solid defensive shot. 8 runs added in that over. India are none for 8. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Bolt, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the City end. Brilliant diving stop.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Right out of the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Bolt shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Nice shot, runs possible.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
That's the over. India are none for 23.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Nice shot.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Wait!
Straight to the fielder. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Ferguson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Middle that one, great timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep. No.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India are none for 91. Sodhi coming into the attack from the City end. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Hit that hard. Nailed it. Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Bolt with the ball in hand again.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Too full, got what it deserved.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Bolt will be disappointed with that delivery.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack on the City end. Timed that brilliantly.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy